Hey everyone, today we're uncovering a truth that might surprise you. Loneliness in retirement. Yep, it's a thing, and it's more common than you might think. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's explore why having no friends in retirement can happen and what you could do about it. Now, picture this. You've worked hard for decades, and retirement is finally here. The early days feel like a permanent weekend. No more meetings, deadlines, or alarm clocks. But then reality hits. You start noticing how quiet your phone is and how empty your calendar feels. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Studies show that nearly 1/3 of retirees report feeling lonely or isolated. Why? Well, think about it. Our jobs often provide built-in social circles. Co-workers, clients, and even that office coffee machine banter give us a sense of community. When we retire, those connections can fade away unless we actively maintain them. It's not hard to do, it's easy. And let's not forget life's other transitions. Maybe your kids have moved away, or friends from your younger years are busy with their own lives. Some cases, friends may have relocated or passed away. Retirement can feel like a clean slate, but also like starting over socially. For me, after running a family business for over 50 years, I was in a so-called bubble. My world revolved around work and doing activities with my two boys, who are now grown up with families of their own. When retirement came, it was a bit of a shock. Now, before you start feeling down, let's explore some reasons why this no friends in retirement phenomenon, and more importantly, ways to tackle it. Spoiler alert, it's not as hopeless as it seems. It's really not. First, let's talk about the mindset. Many of us think friendships just happen. While that might be true in school or the workplace, making friends as an adult, especially in retirement, takes effort. Think of it like planting a garden. You need to nurture relationships for them to grow. Here's a little tip I was thinking about. Start by writing down what you're passionate about. Maybe you love gardening, reading, hiking, or volunteering. Now, think about where people with similar interests hang out. Libraries, hiking clubs, community centers, or even online forums can be great starting points. Now, even, like joining a group can feel intimidating at first, but trust me, it's worth it. When you share common interests, conversations flow more naturally, and friendships start to blossom. Plus, having a set schedule gives you something to look forward to every week. Another fantastic option is exploring wellness activities like, yoga or fitness classes. Not only do these improve your health, but they're also great for meeting people who are on the same journey toward a better quality of life. You'd be surprised how many friendships can start with a simple, "Hey, great class today." Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? And, another big factor to consider is technology. I know it could be, overwhelming, but hear me out. Social media and apps aren't just for the younger crowd. They're amazing tools for reconnecting with old friends or meeting new ones. Now, just trying to think, platforms like Facebook have groups for just about everything, whether it's local events, hobby groups, or even support networks. These online communities can lead to real-life friendships. And if you're feeling adventurous, try apps like Meetup to find activities happening near you. You can always find local things to do. Remember though, the goal is to transition those online interactions into face-to-face meetings. Virtual chats are great, but nothing beats a cup of coffee with a friend in person. There's nothing like that. Speaking of face-to-face, here's another idea. Get a pet, if you like. Dogs in particular are natural icebreakers. Daily walks often lead to casual conversations with neighbors or fellow dog owners. Before you know it, those small talks can turn into meaningful connections. Just walking, with your dog is very good. Community projects like gardening or neighborhood cleanups are another way to meet people. You're not just building relationships, you're contributing to something meaningful. Plus, there's something special about bonding over shared goals. Different things that you have in common is great. And then there's volunteering, personal favorite of mine. After stepping back from my family business, I realized volunteering is an amazing way to meet people and make a difference. Whether it's helping at a food bank, mentoring young adults, or working with animals. Volunteering not only fills your time with purpose, but also introduces you to like-minded individuals. It's very good. Have you ever thought about taking a class? Learning something new like a language, cooking, or art can be incredibly rewarding. Plus, classes often foster teamwork, which naturally brings people together. Who knows? You might find a study buddy or even form a small group outside the class. That could happen. Now let's address the elephant in the room, rejection. Yes, it happens, and it can sting, but here's the thing. Don't let one or two failed attempts discourage you. Building friendships takes time, patience, and persistence. Not everyone you meet will become your best friend, and that's okay. The key is to keep trying. Put yourself out there, take small risks, and celebrate the wins. Even if it's just exchanging phone numbers with somebody, texting them, or grabbing a coffee with an acquaintance, to step in the right direction. All of these things are very helpful. So to recap, start with passions. Leverage technology, consider getting a pet, volunteer, explore wellness activities, take a class. Most importantly, be proactive. Friendships in retirement don't just happen, you create them. And while we're here, tell me, how have you made friends in retirement? Share your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear them and might even share a few in a future video. I think that would be nice. Remember friends, retirement isn't the end. It's a new chapter. And with a little effort, this chapter could be meaningful, very good connections, and unforgettable memories. So, what are you waiting for? Go out there and start meeting new friends. Thanks.